Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third part of the Invisible War stream. We are still in Cairo. We've got a few things left to do here. We've got to report the infiltrator of the academy. We've got to get, we've got to bribe NG's manager to get a endorsement for one of the coffee shops. And we have to solve the problem with the nanite cloud that's outside of the city. I am your host, Arun Dragon, and a quick reminder for anyone who's new to the channel: if you like what you see and want to support the channel, don't forget you might want to subscribe and leave a like. And let's get into it. Well, let's get into it after the level loads anyway. Today would be nice. Now I'm actually beginning to wonder if it did crash on me. No, it didn't. Okay. Let's see. Really, I thought I had done something about these already. Oh, I see what might have happened. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's fine.
I better get moving. Guess it was not.
So I ended up having to replay a little bit of this level. It happens.
tracking infrared disturbance.
Bet you're not tracking now. Yeah, let's just knock over the thing onto the floor. I'm sure nobody heard that.
Excellent work as usual, Lieutenant Archer. Here, in turn, that we have transmitting the sweet
This school was once an Apostle Corps operation. The Knights Templar must have penetrated their organization some time ago. I need you to investigate the secret Apostle Corps suite that the Templars discovered. Your objective will be to locate Dr. Nassim and interrogate him.
Repairs complete.
Good evening to you, D-Factor. Glad you could make it. Okay. Now we've solved that little problem.
I really don't understand why my classmates are so easily amused and distracted.
Come on, girl. Stop walking down the middle of the corridor. Didn't they ever teach you to stay to the right? Okay, now we can go back to Arcology 107. Indeed. Huh. I will go report to Mr. Amir that I got his daughter into the academy. But the thing about that is, you're going all the way down to the to the city, and your reward 5 credits. Ooh, now I can buy that Ferrari I always wanted.
Alex, guess what I found out? Your name has appeared in the WTO crime database.
Did I do something wrong?
You're listed as the investigator who opened a criminal probe into Tarsus Academy.
I investigated the school, but I didn't know I was part of an official operation.
The Knights Templar have found recruits in strange places. The Enclaves are very concerned about tracking their activities.
And mine too, apparently.
The WTO's surveillance policies are spelled out in the charter. In case you have any questions, please report your findings on Tarsus to the local SSC office located on level 108. They're authorized to disburse a reward.
You're starting to seem more like a surveillance tool than a pop star.
My conversation style adapts to the user. Besides, people tell me things. The data must be handled responsibly.
And we take the ramp to level 108. They misspelled maintenance. I just now noticed that. Yeah, I'll wait until he's not looking. Because I am going to hack that ATM machine. I'm just not going to do it while he's standing over here. Thanks for the 600 credits.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you with the splendor.
Anyway, we come over here to the guard station.
Can I help you?
I want to report criminal activity at the Tarsus school.
Yes, I'm listening.
The headmaster is working for some fanatical secret society, the Knights Templar. He's been tracking the more promising students and plans to eliminate them.
That's a pretty serious accusation. Do you have proof?
He has a secret office in the back where you'll find all the evidence. The students who have been targeted have gone into hiding. If you can find them, they'll also be able to corroborate the story.
We'll dispatch a crew to resolve the situation immediately. Thanks for the tip. You're entitled to an informant's reward if you're interested.
Sure.
Here you go. The credit will be invalidated if we find out that you're lying.
300 credits for me. Nothing in there that I need. Especially not for the price of 2 multi-tools. And that's just a standard cell. So,
The WTO handpicks cities for incorporation and citizens for membership.
oh wait. So the question becomes, how badly do I want what I know is in there? And 1 black market biomod canister later.
People lash out when their struggle is over. I am not angry at those who are fighting.
Let's see, corporate suites, arcology air. There we go. That is what I need. And off we go to the air terminal. NG's manager, huh?
I made it clear to the arcology chairman that NG
Hello,
would
Di.
not arrive until tomorrow.
Glad you can make
and
it.
that regardless, there would be no solicitations, no endorsements, and no appearances until showtime.
My mistake. Sorry.
For a second, I thought you were that guy who runs the Pequod's coffee shop downstairs. The fool thinks that if he attacks me with a goofy grin, I'll convince NG to endorse the franchise.
You can't blame him for trying, I guess.
He could have at least given me my coffee for free.
You'd sell your influence for a cup of coffee?
It would be a start. I'm so sick of these nobodies expecting me to do special favors for them and not even having a few credits to compensate me for my trouble. What about you? Are you just a fan, or do you have a good reason for bothering me?
And again, I'm going to let her promote Pequods instead of Queequegs, simply because I want the biomod
I
canister.
put down some money to see NG promote Pequods.
Splendid. I'll put in a good word.
Can I trust you?
As much as you can trust anyone who takes bribes. Now leave me be. Let's make an effort not to be...
At least she's forthright about it. Well, I guess they stopped you from spamming the water dispensers in this one. Immediately back down to the arcology to get my to get that biomod canister. And the game really did just crash on me. 1 second. Come on, come on. Okay, and now back to Pequod's. And of course he immediately walks to the other side of the bar from me.
Miss Withers called me herself. So, you prevailed.
I did what you asked. It looks like Pequod's image is going to get a facelift.
Thanks for your skill and discretion. Here's that Biomon canister I mentioned.
Thanks.
Weequeggs is finished. A year from now, no one, not even the poor in the Medina, will have to drink contaminated scabland coffee. Congratulations. You have served the community well.
Well, that biotox attack drone is already maxed. I think what I'm going to do with this one... Oh wait, I can't. That's just thermal masking. Hazard drone and the cloak are up here. I want that hacking too much to switch it out to the hazard drone or the cloak. Alright. Might as well max out the leg enhancement then. And then it's all the way back up to the Arcology Air again. Oop, not the corporate suites. Okay.
Remember, you are leasing from us. You must grant the WTO entry for investigation of our own hangars.
The Templars restrict access to their facilities. Flight Bay 24 is not a public airport. As soon as you've filled out all the necessary paperwork, they'll be glad to give you a complete tour.
I have done that 3 times already. This is ridiculous.
It must have gotten lost in transit. There's no record here. Or perhaps you did not fill them out completely. As soon as they have your forms in order, they'll be happy to permit your investigation. Until then, there's nothing I can do.
Is something wrong?
Yes, I'm trying to get access to this hangar to see if it might explain these figures, and failing miserably. Whoever said the WTO has perfected bureaucracy has obviously never dealt with the Templars.
What do you mean?
The WTO is reviewing the Templars' duties and tariff payments, so they've dispatched me to do a proper audit. They may put on a show of amicability, but every time I try to actually see what's in that hangar, I get the runaround.
What do you suspect is going on?
I have no idea, but whatever it is, my figures suggest they're not paying nearly enough for transporting it via a WTO facility. Maybe you'd have better luck? A new face? If you get the info to us, we can make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
Can I help you?
I believe we have a friend in common.
Ah, yes. He told me you were coming. The door code is 23489.
And now we can get into Bay 24. And now, as soon as the cops aren't looking this direction, let me save the game first, just in case I accidentally set off an alert. Thanks for the 600 credits, again. Got those beautiful stacked crates and a vent there. With the recent increase in traffic, we've been having trouble keeping track of the more valuable items in our shipments. As of today, we're making a policy change. All items marked for special handling should now be placed in the wall safe for Flight Bay 24 storeroom upon arrival. Combination is attached. And if I really wanted to spend 2 tools, I think that's a refire rate mod. And another soda and 50 credits. I really don't want to do... Well, with as much food as I've got, and that extra... There we go. Full or nearly so.
Anyone there? Did you hear that? I wonder what's going on.
I'll find the person responsible for this violent attack. You must have no idea who you're messing with.
Oh man, you're taking up the
Distracted.
Your turn to die.
Go get him, please.
You have violated the zone's security provisions.
I'm fairly sure that that didn't knock it out, so let's do that again. That still hasn't knocked it out. But... well, so much for that guy. He just got hosed by a rocket. But that took it out. Free multi-tool. Survivability tests have uncovered a vulnerable point indicated in the schematic. Until this is rectified, troopers should be instructed in defensive techniques to minimize this liability. Now to take care of the control room.
You've got our attention now, much to your misfortune.
Yeah, well, I got your attention, but... There's a turret up there, that's the reason why I'm being so cautious. Hi.
Whoever you are, you've made a bad mistake.
Drone constructed.
Have I now?
Trying to get the better of me? Never!
Engaging target.
The target's modified. How vile.
Ah, great.
I've been hit with toxin! I will fight to the death for the Templar cause! Poison! Impossible!
Another pair of binoculars.
Lieutenant, here is the soft key to the storage room at the back of the hangar. I need you to remove the Plague 11 files, the ones related to the cure, and bring them to me at the VIP overlooking Flight Bay 23. Meanwhile, here is the key to the suite on 108. It's time. Shut Apostle Core down, but do it quietly.
Unbelievable. The chairman himself is a Templar. Maybe you should locate the files he was talking about and confront him in the hangar bay. But first, check out that Apostle Core facility on level 109. Your assignment will be to eliminate Dr. Nassif before she gives any information to the Templar extremists or to the WTO.
And okay, well, I was kind of worried that she would... Let's see. Well, poop. I don't have much choice but to take some damage here. Carbano log code attached, just compiled. This little beast will scrub the skies blue. Autoimmune subsystem was fine, needed a weak sensor array. You need the nanoformer base key code 66521. Just transfer the spec to the bots. Yes, I did. Now, if you don't mind.
The bot kennels are near the exterior at level 107.
I turned up evidence that you've been perpetuating the plague in the Medina by not allowing a counteragent to be deployed.
That's a pretty fanciful accusation.
I watched the V-mail you sent to the Templars in Flight Bay 24.
Resourceful little muckraker, aren't you? How much do you want?
What do you mean?
How much to keep you quiet? That's what this is about, right?
The cost of a good defense lawyer. Give me the money and I'll keep your dirty secret.
Here you go. Now keep your nose out of my business.
I'd like to hear you explain how a city chairman can turn his back on thousands of people living on his city's doorstep.
For your information, testing has yet to prove the counteragent's safety. I'm not going to be responsible for creating yet another cloud of self-replicating dust motes.
It could hardly be worse than Plague 11.
That's easy for an outsider to say. If I don't weigh the consequences, the city might get sued, or I could lose my job. Step over to one of the flight bay windows. Look at that wasteland. Imagine if you were responsible for rebuilding an economic system to accommodate a planet full of beggars. Not as simple as it might seem to people on the outside.
And I am now another 750 credits richer. See what I mean, though? I told you that money would not really be a problem. It is in the early going when you just can't buy everything that you want. And let's get...
Initiating repairs. Repairs complete.
And then there's a storage room near here. Not this one. Must be down there. Yeah, cargo storage. There's not much of concern, but... And that's not it either. I wonder... Nope. It was worth a shot. Good grief. Okay, nothing in that chest that I want. Is there another storage room here? Oh, there's the multi-tool that I was looking for. Okay, that's all I really needed. Those items in that crate aren't necessary.
Down with something. Did you turn up anything?
Well, the Templars can't possibly be paying enough taxes on their little project. They're transporting powered assault armor and in large numbers.
The Templars can't possibly be paying enough taxes on their little project. They're transporting powered assault armor and in large numbers.
Very interesting. I'll be sure that this info gets passed along to my superiors, and that the Templars are punished for this violation. It's a serious offense, and here's a reward for your fact-finding.
And there's another 200 credits. Okay, I think the next step here... Wait, not there.
Must have been crazy to take this, John.
Probably. Probably. Nope, he's looking. Going past. Lots of free snacks and candy bars. Yeah, well, if I could walk around and hack a vending machine to give me a 6-pack of soda just by looking at it, I'd never go thirsty. Or looking at a vending machine and have it deal out a couple of candy bars for free. And that leads to the Apostle Core facility, but before I go to Apostle Core... That's true too. That's very true. Reminds me of the professional fatties from Judge Dredd, which weren't in any of the movies, but they were definitely in the video game. Had these little belly wheels so they could roll around. Okay, and I'm gonna make a backup save too.
Security Chief Morgan dispatched me to this location to find Dr. Nassif for questioning.
Yeah, I've got business with Layla too.
Right, but you've been working for both the WTO and Order, so the jury's still out on whether I can even trust you. I will warn you that I suspect the Order may want Nassif dead, but the WTO doesn't believe in vigilantism, and I plan to enforce the law, no matter who threatens Nassif or why. We need her alive and conscious for quick information extraction.
According to the intel I've got, the Templars have her pinned down inside this facility.
We also suspect that there are a few bots gone haywire inside.
Sounds like a walk in the park. You stay here and guard the entry. I'll find Nassif.
Good idea. By the way, Chief Morgan wanted me to give you this biomod canister, a reward for securing the mag rail plans at Mako.
Great. Pass on my thanks.
Stick with us, Alex. The WTO is good to its people.
Remember, the WTO...
That's already maxed. That's already maxed. That's already maxed, and that's going to be maxed the next time I get a black market canister. So, if I'm going to do the aggressive defense run, I might as well start now before I upgrade anything.
wants Dr. Nassif alive so that she can be questioned. We think she may be holed up behind one element of the Apostle Corps security system.
Engaging target. Target immobilized.
What, no ammo? Very disappointed. Oh, there's some ammo. And some free healing. Not like I don't have enough of this stuff.
Engaging target.
I will not. No.
Hull turret. Allied. And on. Please don't shoot the friendly turret, Clara.
I'm mean.
She's gonna shoot it to death anyway. Okay, I'm full on ammo. Let's see. There's a vent grate. Aha. Well, meanwhile the turret takes out another one.
Drone constructed. Drone constructed.
Doesn't see him as an enemy.
Security around here is falling apart. I don't think you're going to want to go much further, Alex.
Who are you, and how do you know who I am?
I'm the security chief for this facility. We were alerted to your presence shortly after your arrival in Cairo.
How did you survive the raid?
Let's just say I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Kind of like you do.
So you're modified. You must be the one the Harvester is interested in.
Oh no, I heard he's taken a healthy interest in my architectures. I even heard he's put out a hit on me.
Afraid that's the case. In fact, he hired me to kill you.
That would be a big mistake. You'll be marked if you start doing jobs for the Harvester, but there's no point debating about it. Tell you what, let me live and I'll give you the keypad code to the nanoformer bot bay.
You're pleading for your life and that's the best you can do? A keypad code?
I won't give you the code here. I'll info link it to you once you're at the entrance. That way I'll have enough time to get away. If you want the deal, just go to the bay door. I guess that's over with.
Engaging target. Drone constructed.
Enough of this hide and seek.
Check it.
Engaging target.
Why put myself at risk when I can get the drones to do it for me? Silencer mod. A can of soda. Another can of soda.
Dr. Nassif should be here shortly. She's actually been working with the subjects directly, and I can hardly wait to ask her what they're like.
Yeah, it is kind of convenient. That turret in the hall is awfully convenient too, if you can hack it. Which is one of the reasons why I always get the hacking mod when I play this game. Even though the cloak also has its uses.
Up ahead. Dr. Nassif turned you into a lab specimen, Alex. No one will blame you for killing her.
Except that I have no plans to kill her. Lab suite control off. Flame turret friendly and off. This one is actually worth the 2 multi-tools. Because of the biomod canister, which I will use to upgrade my aggressive defense. Bioenergy depleted, but I took out the other security drone.
The Knights Templar are already tearing our organization apart. The last thing we need is one of our own fishing for classified information.
You could have told me and the other trainees about the experiments.
Here you are, our biggest secret, walking straight into a deployment of Templars. Surely you've guessed. You're the next generation of the technology MJ-12 used to create J.C. Denton. You are the third Denton prototype, a clone of J.C.
MJ-12? The offshoot of the Illuminati? This is almost unbelievable. They're the ones who started the Great Death. I was supposed to be part of a plot to take over the world?
Until your older brother, J.C., broke up their network and in the process caused the world economic collapse. When you were 5, Apostle Corps moved you and your foster parents to Chicago.
From Area 51. My parents always said we were from Palm Springs. So is J.C. Denton here? Is that who you're protecting?
The directors of this facility are either dead or captured. J.C. was never one of them, but I don't know who was running this lab. There wasn't much communication between the different cells.
That's all you know about the leaders?
I'm as ignorant as you. I did see the Paladins remove a cryogenically frozen body. Maybe that was the facility director. Maybe a botched experiment. Who knows?
So this is the end of Apostle Corps?
In Cairo, maybe so. I've been trying to reach Trier, Germany, our last hidden base, but all lines are down. I found out that the leader of that cell is a man named Tracer Tong. He's the only one who can contact JC. If you insist on tracking down our leaders, you can hire a pilot at the Pequods on level 107 and go to Trier.
I could kill her, but I'm not going to.
Save myself if I have to. No Chief Morgan's orders. Start the interrogation.
The WTO wanted to know some specifics about your research, Dr. Nassif, and where it's still being carried out. Tell me more about this Tracer Tong and the facility in Trier.
There's another Apostle Corps lab near the Black Gate with the usual facilities, plus one major difference. A teleportation gate that can take you to J.C. Denton.
Is that a unique detail?
It's the only one. Alex, I understand you're under pressure from the WTO, but you don't have to become their puppet. Get to J.C. and do what you can to finish this project. If you do that, it won't matter who controls this research, because the fruits of all this work will be available to everyone.
So after the collapse, JC went underground to, what, start his own biomod firm? From what I know, he doesn't seem like the corporate type.
I've never met the Dentons, but the story is that they realized after the collapse that no attempt to restore any form of world government was going to succeed right away. They decided instead to prepare the conditions for a new type of government.
With biomods.
A way to level the playing field between rich and poor. A society is no better than the individuals it contains. If all of them can be healthy, intellectually gifted, and self-reliant, the prospects for liberty look much better than they did early in the century.
And you buy it? You think Paul and JC are sincere?
That's what we're all told when we join. What you would have been told eventually if your training hadn't been interrupted. It sounds better than the constant bickering and warmongering between the Order, the WTO, the Templars, or the quasi-feudal powers that sprang up after the collapse. Having grown up poor, I appreciated the Tarsus.
Oh, it just leads to the other side of this. Never mind. Alright. Ugh. Well, I'm sure the Order is going to be a little disappointed that I didn't kill Layla. But that's okay, I have other plans. Now to collect our rewards for all the other side quests that we've been piling up.
Alex, you seem to have business in many different places.
I guess I'm not the only one. Are you still sitting in your helicopter on the landing pad?
I've finished my search of Cairo. I'm ready for the next destination.
And you don't care where I'm headed. You're ready to go anywhere I decide to go.
I've decided that you might be going in the right direction.
Toward your passenger?
Perhaps. If you'd like free transportation, I'll be waiting at the landing pad outside the arcology.
And of course, that's Sid Black over there, who, for whatever reason, came to Cairo. No, I want to talk to it, thank you.
I'm showing another entry for Alex D in the crime database.
What for?
You're listed as a material witness in a criminal case filed by the Order Church.
I've had some contact with the Order, but I haven't heard about any legal actions.
The brief claims that the arcology chairman suppressed research that could have cured the plague, and that you can testify accordingly.
Yeah, I dug that up. I wonder if it'll hurt the chairman's political career.
You're registered to receive a monetary reward. I can be your cashier if you wish.
Thanks.
Your input is appreciated. Let's talk again. Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about, Alex?
You might like to know that your manager is taking bribes.
Oh? Bribes for what?
Endorsements for a particular brand of coffee.
Very interesting, Alex. Thank you. I'm so glad I have a friend I can trust. Testimony in a bribery case carries a customary reward. Shall I transfer the funds?
Thanks. What are you going to do?
Oh, tra-la-la-la-la. I think I'll fire the bitch right now.
And there's 500 more credits. And one manager who is likely to be unhappy with me for getting her fired.
Looks like you've decided this was the better deal. Here's the code, 45103. Now I'm taking off.
Sorry, this isn't Pequod's. That's on 107. This is the nanoform plot kit. You know, we can use this guy's translate.
Fantastic. The nanoformers will begin cleaning up the pollution in the Medina right away. The air should be safe within 24 hours.
And then I have to travel back to the Medina anyway. But I need to travel to North Medina first. Well, I don't have to, but I'm going to. So, back up here, around the corner. Where's the damn elevator that I came in through? Travel to the Order Mosque, huh? I'm okay. Well, I probably should have used that other one, but that's okay. I don't need it.
The mosque is a weapons-free zone. To enter, you must submit to a deactivation procedure. I'll transmit.
Okay.
Thank you for your compliance with these regulations.
I'll take that free candy bar. And I guess we'll head back out to the Medina. Okay, and once again we are back here. Let's see if the message at the news terminal.
Attention residents of Old Cairo. The particle haze you are experiencing does not pose a health threat. Repeat, the haze appears to contain only mildly
No, it hasn't changed. I thought it might, since we've already...
How's it going?
Yes, how are you?
You suffer from Vasana, my son.
Since we released the nanoformers to cure the to cure all that.
I have always wondered what they do.
Oh wait, that's the... Don't need to go back in there.
I looked around the school. Your daughter had a close call, but she's fine. The new headmaster is working for the Templars. Some sort of plot to murder the most talented students and their families.
Did you tell the authorities?
I notified the authorities. SSC will take care of things.
Order be praised. My Eva is safe. Here, no arguing. Take our reward. Money means nothing to me anymore.
There's 300 credits for that.
No more congestion. No more fatigue. Use vitamin.
I eavesdropped on the Templar recruiting station in the arcology.
Huh, my lucky day. I see that it pays to have old friends from Tarsus.
The raid is going to happen any minute.
You know this for certain? I should stay in position. How long?
Hard to say. Maybe an hour.
I'll be ready. Thank you. They won't catch me sleeping.
Very well done. This schematic has already proven useful. We have learned that the armor contains a weak spot, triangular in shape, on the back.
Interesting. Anything else?
Would you like to make a purchase?
Give me the black market biomods.
The Amar appreciate good customers.
Well, I'm only going to use one of those, and I can't drop the other one, so...
I wasn't sure about you at first. You turned out to be a good woman.
But Spy Drone is now maxed out. Let's see. Okay. And then one more thing that we need to do in North Medina. And we'll just use this because it's the closest gate. We go to South Medina. And then we turn right the heck back around and go back to North Medina. And help Leo fight off the Templars. Either the raid happened in a lot less than an hour, or it just takes that long to get from the north side of the Medina to the south side of it. Although, considering how long it takes this game to load the next level, that could be true. Welcome back. We're wrapping up in Cairo. All that's left is helping Leo fend off the Templar raid.
Hey, Chicago, great tip. I let him close in and then BAM! Dropped every last one.
Glad I could help.
Or he's going to take care of it himself before I get there.
Reward, but this showdown just got me a big bonus and put me in tight with the Omar. You're welcome to half. Plus, I'll throw in a little extra since you've made your own contribution to the Templar body count. Good work.
Thanks. I'm just glad things are working out for you. Keep your head down.
You don't have to worry about Leo Jankowski. The Omar are safe. Thanks for the tip.
One dead Templar paladin. And now, right back down the stairs and into the South Medina again. That was a very brief visit to North Medina, but worth it for 400 credits. If you include the 300 that we got from Mr. Nassif and the 1,000 that we got from the NG Resonance hologram, we're doing pretty decent for money. Oh, and the 750 from the manager, who we turned in anyway. Let's see.
The information you provided our agent has proven valuable. He was successful against the invaders and would like to thank you. Your future business with Yomar will remain on favorable terms.
How's it going?
Hey.
I need a miracle to save my job. Please find a way to get that NG endorsement.
I talked to Miss Withers. She said that she already has her mind made up on a Pequod's endorsement.
Impossible. NG grew up poor like the rest of us. She won't put her name behind some fake corporate concoction like the Pequod Chino.
Afraid so.
Her holiness be damned. I should have known it was a stupid idea. Who am I? I'm just a Medina kid who got a lucky break. This won't be the first time a respectable entrepreneur turned into a toothless beggar.
Well, we are now officially done in Cairo. So, it's up the stairs to the helipad.
I have failed to locate my passenger. Where do you want to go?
And off to Trier.
What's in Trier?
I'm looking for somebody. That's all you need to know.
What's the name? I've been to Trier many times.
It wouldn't be wise for me to discuss it. Let's go.
As you wish. How fortunate that we found each other. We've both lost someone, but now, with each other's help, maybe our luck will change.
Really, that's cool. Okay. Make a quick save here. Well, less than an hour and a half into the stream, and we're already in pretty darn close to... Hello, Mary. Pretty darn close to...
Whenever I'm looking for someone in Trier, I start at the Nine Worlds Tavern on the west side of the city. Your odyssey is beginning to intrigue me, Alex.
Essentially, once we're done in Trier, it's on to Antarctica, then briefly back to Cairo, and then on to Liberty Island. There's the tavern she's talking about.
You should never have jammed those actuators at Panzerbox and stolen that shipment of welders.
I keep telling you, we stole nothing.
Every day we send us Panzerbox are poisoning the river.
We never stole from you. We only employed the necessary tactics to stop you from running that order.
Enough, Siskar. You know what you did, and now you are going to
Regret it.
Enough of this noise!
Help me!
Coward!
Hi, from Cairo, where the headmaster of a Tarsus academy has been taken into SSC custody. Parents are in an uproar over the discovery that Silas Archer was actually a member of the fanatic anti-biomodification group, the
Whoop. Point is, now we know the guy got arrested. Alright, sleep well, D-Factor. There we go, city map of Trier.
It'll be your last time messing with the WTO.
Just wait till it's your turn.
For the order!
You know what? I'm just going to let this play out.
You got my attention
I
now.
guess I scared that trespasser off.
I'm going to take care of this.
For Her Holiness!
What the?
Well, there's a couple of SSC guards accounted for. Oh wait, there's also, I need to go, before I go in there, there's Queequegs again. SSC headquarters. In here. Well, while I'm waiting for the level to load, here we go.
How is it going?
Hey, sir.
I am going to turn the air conditioner to the on position because, as always, I'm sweating while I'm streaming. This always happens in the summer.
Hey, I'm looking for the Nine Worlds Tavern. Can you give me directions?
You are lost, my friend. The tavern's clear on the other side of town to the west.
Thanks. I suppose this summit meeting must be good for business.
It's a shameful distraction. A bunch of potentates whining and dining, plus they bring in their own coffee.
What about the press? The added security?
A big show to distract everyone from the fact that the system is broken, both the Order and WTO. I filed a lawsuit under both jurisdictions, and all it's done is sit in a drawer somewhere.
Who are you suing?
Pequods. They run ads on the public terminal right across the street from my shop, and they don't even have a branch in Trier.
Is that illegal?
It's false advertising if the product doesn't exist, right? I would very much like to see the file they have in the evidence room at the SSC station. The suit was dismissed, but they won't tell me why. Or what I'd pay to know what's really going on.
Alright, 200 credits, you've got a deal. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get behind your counter here. Steal your soy. all your soy, but also
take your nonsense somewhere else.
Shut up. Just let me grab that. There we go. That's the key code to his office. That's why I wanted to get back there. A soda.
Might be coming down with something.
Must be private security for one of the factions.
Not exactly. Who wants to know?
Name's David Kurzak. These are dangerous times.
Is this a sales pitch? Why don't you get to the punchline?
I think we both know what we're talking about. I'm a representative of the Omar black market. I can arrange a meeting if you wish.
I didn't know the Omar employed non-cyborgs.
Normally I'm just a supplier, but with the summit happening, they need a rep who doesn't draw a lot of attention. Go to the abandoned Cairo shop above the Nine Worlds Tavern, a place called Dirble Tender Rob. I'll let the Omar know they should expect a customer.
I needed that code. What? I'm acting like a freak just because I'm staring at a machine? And now we load from Queequegs. Great. Now I have to talk to people again. Which, by the way, is my normal reaction to having to talk to people. I know people don't realize it, but I really am an introvert at heart.
Started by the workers, not the order.
The workers? Under protection. Because the secret
The order is...
Hey, I'm looking for the Nine Worlds Tavern.
You are lost, my friend.
Thanks. I suppose...
It's a shameful this.
What about the press?
A big show to distract.
Who are you suing?
Pequods.
Is that illegal?
It's false advertising if the product doesn't exist.
Must be private security.
Not exactly.
Name's David.
Is this a sales?
I think we both know what.
I didn't know the.
Normally I'm just a supplier, but with the summit happening.
So you're Mr. Kurzak. I've heard of.
He's not my partner anymore. We ran arms for a while, but then the Omar made a better offer.
I heard that he wound up dead.
The Omar have a way of either absorbing or eliminating the competition. O'Rourke was dipping from the Emperor as well, or maybe I'd have brought him along. You're either on the team, or you're off the team. Know what I mean?
Sure.
Except that wasn't what I wanted to click on, thank you. This time, let's not go all the way back to the start of Pequods just for that. Oh, well, it might help if I, Wow. I finally overloaded the item limit on the snacks. Credits. Galleria Pets. 350 credits for a pet Greasel, 50 credits for Greasel food, and 125 credits for Greasel cage. Watch for our sale on Karkians in May. Yeah, and look what it did to your office. And another 100 credits. And another 100 credits. A glass destabilizer. Another energy cell to replace the one I used. Yeah, I'm good.
How is it going?
Back out to the streets. Thanks for the 600 credits.
PTO don't raise those?
Up the ladder to the helipad where Ava didn't park. To get the energy cell and the oh, thanks. I love hurting myself.
Not now, friend. We are discussing the crisis. The Panzerwerks factory has erupted into a riot and violence is spreading.
I just kept one of your fellow Seekers from getting killed by a couple of thugs.
Thank you for your bravery and kindness. We're all in danger now. Panzerwerks has erupted into a riot just as Her Holiness arrived in Trier to try to soothe tensions between our church members and the factory's workers.
The WTO and Order have long been at odds. Why the sudden flare-up in Trier?
We've been trying to persuade Panzerwerks to stop polluting this region and restore to nature what is rightfully hers.
But don't the locals depend on the factory for jobs?
We can have jobs and sustainability at the same time. We tried to make this point in our peaceful protests according to Luminon Saman's orders.
Didn't these protests end up shutting down the factory several times?
Some machines were damaged, but no living beings were harmed.
Still, vandalism's a crime, right?
Only if preceded by an impure motivation. However, since Saman's tactics were not working, Her Holiness came to Trier to try and reach some form of truce. Now we have no idea where she is.
Really? Maybe I should look into this.
You've got my attention. Kneel and be blessed with a quick death.
Oh, lucky shot! Oh.
Really? You're just gonna kill that guy who surrendered to you. Okay, whatever. I could have sworn there were supposed to be 2 multi-tools up here, but I guess not. And we are going to go into the Nine Worlds Tavern and meet an old friend. Also, we're going to go talk to the Omar.
The Nine Worlds is a no-weapon zone, strictly enforced.
Again.
You want me to disarm in the middle of a war zone? No, you've just got to consent to the standard deactivation procedure before entry. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock bytecode, which will effectively freeze all your weapons. Sensors at the exit will automatically reactivate everything you're carrying when you leave. Here you go. Thanks for your cooperation. Come on in.
Time again for a talk bullet. In the bullseye today, Chairman Dumier of the WTO. Welcome, Chairman. I admire what you've done for the world community.
Hi, Brett.
You've proven once and for all that a sound economic infrastructure establishes confidence, trust, and a good life for everyone. Why demean yourself by negotiating with a religious cult?
Well, Her Holiness is a woman who...
I'm embarrassed for you, Chairman. Seriously, you're kneeling before con artists. I'm turning red. Look at me. I'm turning red just thinking about it.
I'm a diplomat, Brett. Her Holiness and I...
Take my advice and call the whole thing off. Encourage them, and you just make the church into a bigger problem. Mark my words. I'm afraid that's all the time we have. A pleasure, as always. This has been another Talk Bullet.
Good. Can we use that bullet and shoot the guy who runs the show? Anyway, up the stairs, into the curio shop.
Yes, it appears Kerzak has found us another customer.
Yeah, he told me where to find you.
And the Omar are grateful to you for your help in avoiding the Templar raid in Cairo.
I did what I had to do.
You will appreciate our merchandise. You are a welcome customer, having helped us in the past.
What are you selling?
I have a black market biomod canister. Enables non-piezo chem functionality. If you choose this item, we will direct you to a drop site for it after you have paid. Or you could take 3 scrambler grenades which produce viral electronic transmission that affect mods and temporarily switches their alliances. And I also have 5 multi-tools used to bypass security devices like keypads, cameras, and turrets, and to pick locks. As a preferred customer, you may purchase items at half market price.
I'll take the multi-tools.
An excellent exchange.
You knew I would. I think... Yeah, that's level 3, that's level 3, and I don't plan to install any more. Because, I mean, up here you've got the health leech drone. Over here you've got... That's the only other one that I might theoretically be interested in, but that non-lethal drone has proven to be just as useful. And over here you've got the electrostatic discharge for melee attacks. Nah. So I just don't need the black market canister. And I don't really use the grenades in this game. But multi-tools? Yeah.
A member of the Order. Are you with the Summit?
Certainly not. I live here in Trier. Seekers here don't care very much for this notion of a summit.
Why not?
We have heard Luminan Samon's call for a return to Scripture. In this shard, we read the Scripture, the original word of Her Holiness, not what she says for the camera today, or tomorrow, or 2 weeks ago.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? That's exactly the attitude that opens the door to tyranny in a free state, remembering only what was said on the last talk show. What's the value of a free press when attention spans are so short?
I was just curious about the Summit. Sorry to interrupt.
Her Holiness and Chairman Dunier are making a business deal. It may bring money, it may bring power, but it won't bring balance into the lives of ordinary people.
And of course Sid Black is here. Of course they have an NG Resonance hologram.
No, has been in my family for 3 generations. I've been locking up since I was a boy.
I told you, those weapon mods are stolen. They don't belong in a display case on the side of the road.
The last place the sorties will look is the Nurgavera shop. I am a respected businessman.
I'll just be glad when we can make the drop for the Omar.
Ah. Hey, free multi-tool in the crappy bathroom.
Alex D., a welcome encounter.
How's the search coming?
I've made some discoveries. I think that you've brought me to the right place.
What's the passenger's name?
My instructions forbid me to say.
Maybe I could help if I knew who it was.
You've been very helpful already. My computer analyzed the transceiver in your temporal bone and found some interesting data files.
Those are encrypted files.
I found the keys some time ago. I will be using your eyes and ears to gather more data. As compensation, if you need a pilot for any reason, I will be available.
I'll check back when I need a pilot.
And of course the back route into this. Another energy cell. Vishnu's Fall. Yeah, in this world, Pakistan and India exchanged warheads.
Alex D.
And hello.
Last one to arrive. I suppose that, like the others, you're after my laboratory in the gateway to J.C. Denton.
You're Tracer Tom.
I see that Dr. Nassif didn't exaggerate about your mental acuity. Yes, I'm Tom. I suppose you will be wanting some answers. You may have already guessed that your true name is Alex Denton.
Dr. Nassif was telling the truth. I'm a clone of J.C. Denton.
With a few postnatal recombinations, yes. But our work has moved away from clones.
So this gateway, I can use it to find J.C. Denton?
Yes. Beneath the ruins of the Black Gate, J.C. constructed a portal to his secret base in Antarctica. Only descendants of the Denton cell line can go through. However, the facility is already in the hands of the Templars.
Did the Templars use the portal? How could they unless one of the other trainees?
Unless the Templars have already convinced one of you to go through the gate and murder J.C. Exactly. At a minimum, they have a highly placed spy who has torn apart our organization, starting with Chicago.
What else do you know about this spy?
Whoever it is also helped the Templars kidnap Her Holiness during a meeting with the Panzerworks Union. They are holding her at the Blackgate Laboratory. I'm going to give you a code to a secret entrance, which is in a room on the second floor of the East Tower, 2521. Look for a keypad hidden behind some crates.
For all you know, I'm a Templar myself.
Then Apostle Corps has already lost everything. Rescue Her Holiness. Save the summit for the sake of both factions. They will help you against the Templars. You will need the help of the WTO in order just a little while longer.
I understand.
Here's something to give you an edge. A biomod infusion. It isn't much, but it's all I managed to grab on my way out of the laboratory.
And that's a regular infusion, which means I can upgrade my aggressive defense drone all the way to level 3. Now everything is fully upgraded, so I don't need to go out of my way to find any more biomods, unless I want to swap something out. 100, 200, 300, 400 credits. A med kit that I can't use because, well, I have 59 pieces of junk food. Panzerworks catalog. HS-6600 Seeker bot with a railgun. RB-76 military bot with a rocket launcher. Your friend, Coffee. Detective Dick Murchison. Tommy the Talking Greasel. Don't think there's anything else of any importance in here, but that 400 credits is a nice touch.
Find the order to seek.
And back out to the streets.
Of the WTO here. So you found that old fool, Traitor Dom. I would like to know what you were talking about. Please report to the Trier SSC station. It's at the end of the block, on your left as you enter the main square.
You know what? I think I'm just going to drop that other pistol and keep the Red Greasel Hunter as my standard pistol. My bolt caster is already silenced, so I can add another mod to it if I need to. There we are. Completed the steel weapon mods. So I've got 2 silencers, 2 refire rate, 2 frag round, 1 EMP converter, 1 ammo scavenger, 2 increased range, and 2 increased damage. Nice. Okay, into the SSC headquarters. Well, he is 20 years older than he was in the last game.
If anybody's...
The commander can answer your questions.
Name and business, please.
Alex D. Who are you?
Vera Maxwell, Executive Commander for the SSC.
For Trier?
No, globally. We're taking these summit preparations very seriously. You and the other delegates will be able to conduct your business without any distractions.
I'd like to speak to the WTO chairman.
He informed me. The WTO chairman is in the interrogation room upstairs. Don't worry, no one's going to get interrogated. Just a safety precaution.
Okay. And she goes into her, opens her office door for me, which I can take advantage of.
What's the idea?
It's a multi-tool, that's the idea. The CC-75 security bot with a shotgun, the SP-69 Aero security bot, light twin submachine guns. Help your neighbors. SSE makes your hometown safer. Be a part of the solution to post-collapse crime. See the world, or if you prefer, be deployed in many faraway and exciting locations. Make money, hefty paychecks, plus ample opportunity for hazard bonuses. Join the SSE now. Why do I have the feeling that these are, every single one of these, yep, every single one is a copy of Join the SSE. Security camera off, turret friendly and off. I'll be back here later. Another 100 credits, another multi-tool. Well, before we go do that, we're going to go ahead and do this, just to get it out of the way. Astor Collins Media. Bob, there must be a mistake. Are we really billing the same account for both the Pequods and Queequeg's ad space? Yes, it's one account. The client would prefer that our firm keep these transactions private, though. Follow me? Just push the paperwork. And there's your answer to the whole Queequeg's and Pequods thing. I mean, think about it. Why else would all their advertising be billed to the same account? And like I said, everything's upgraded. I just grabbed the extra biocell just because, why not? I was more concerned about the extra energy cells. And now we go up here and into the observation room and talk to Chad. And steal your coffee and your candy bar while I'm here. And your multi-tool. Oh wait, that's the stairwell. I knew that was likely to happen. They start shooting me for hacking the vending machine. Well, I had to try it. Apparently, free soda is a lethal offense. Hello, Carrie. Okay, let's go into observation.
Trier is your home. Surely you must have some insight into why they would kidnap your lady, Her Holiness. She is practically a patron saint in this district.
Indeed. The people here are very devout.
Was it the strikers? The Panzerworks Union? I thought they were friends of the church.
I'm afraid that in Trier, even the most faithful are less than pleased by the appearance of their spiritual leader partnering with the WTO.
Your followers must understand the need for dialogue.
I've done my best to explain the summit to them. Frankly, it seems unlikely even to me that the church followers will ever countenance the closed, monolithic communities of the WTO. But I suppose that's a matter for the wise discretion of Her Holiness.
Yes, it is. If she is still alive.
Let's pray that she is.
I appreciate your candor, Luminon. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alex, let's talk. Meet me at the visitation room down the hall. Hello there. Alex, from the Tarsus program, right? Good work on the interrogation of Dr. Nassif in Cairo. Teleportation, is it? Apostle Corps must have a line on some alien technology.
It does sound a little far-fetched.
Well, if we're lucky, you'll be giving the portal a test drive before too long. Good to have you with us. I had my staff procure this extra biomod canister so that you might be a more effective operative.
Thanks. Apostle Corps must be a pretty serious threat to be a concern to the director of the WTO.
I've been following the Apostle Corps investigation very closely. Your loyalty in this matter would be a great asset. However, we have a more pressing crisis. Her Holiness is missing, along with my security chief, Donna Morgan. By chance, was this on the agenda for your meeting with that old curmudgeon at the Nine Worlds?
Yes, I talked to Tracer Tom. He says that Her Holiness is being held by the Templars.
Interesting. Is he sure? We've noticed some Templar activity on the north side of town.
The Apostle Corps laboratory is underneath the Black Gate. That's where she's being held.
Glad you are willing to betray Tom's confidence.
He said I should get your help. Perhaps we all have a common enemy now.
Not likely. Tong always has an ulterior motive, at least where I am concerned. You have my authority to attempt arrest you, but stay away from that old fool. He will lure you into the criminal underworld.
I'll keep that in mind.
Here's a key to the gate in the courtyard. Like I said, the facility is on the north side of the city. If anything happens to Her Holiness, I don't want to imagine what will become of the older church.
Now, if I remember correctly... Yeah. Next step, Black Gate itself. But at least everything is upgraded. So, out to the streets, and while I'm waiting for the load, I'm going to refill my drink mug.
A job's a job.
I will have to stop by the gun shop.
Alright, and back to it. Let's see what I have in my notes, just to be sure. Find the lab entrance, rescue Her Holiness, and we need to stop by Queequeg's before we go there and notify the manager that both coffee shops are actually the same company. That's why your lawsuit was dismissed. It's not implausible that we'll actually be able to wrap this up today, and if not, in the next stream. Because, like I said, you've got in Trier, you've got the Black Gate, and then there's one more place to go, the Templar compound. Then you go to Antarctica, and there's only 2 regions in Antarctica, including a VersaLife laboratory. Back to Cairo, and then to Liberty Island for the finale. So we are pretty much most of the way through the game already.
I can tell you what happened to your lawsuit.
You can?
Pequods and Queequegs are owned by the same people. It's one company. I saw the proof in the SSC evidence room.
I don't understand.
You're suing your own company, and the owners don't want the proof to come out in court.
You mean all of this, my business, the competition with Pequods, it's all some sort of fabrication?
Well, it's not unusual for a company to promote more than one brand of a product.
Unbelievable. They've deceived millions, hundreds of millions of people. We can't let them get away with this. Thank you. You saved me the hassle of hiring any more lawyers. I hope you'll accept a small reward.
Well, it doesn't matter what I answer here.
Just to report this to the media. Force the parent company to come clean.
I'll do it. They think they can trick me into serving their illegal scheme? The answer is no, my friend. The answer is no.
Good luck.
At least their prices are not unreasonable. Farmer's Blend, $2 a cup. Green tea with chai, $2 a cup. Honey Lemon Espresso, $3 per shot. Fairly reasonable. Anyway, that's another 200 credits. And as you can tell, even after the money I've spent on multi-tools and whatever else, although I admit getting free rides from Ava has definitely helped, you're still looking at more than 7,000 credits.
Sorry, no access to the Black Gate without the proper clearance.
I talked to Chairman Dumier and he gave me the key.
Then you're cleared to pass.
You actually do have to go in. So, one more load screen. Although I wouldn't have nearly that much money if it hadn't been for hacking the ATM machines along the way.
Hang on, there's a Templar military bot on patrol near this sector. You may want to rethink travel in this area.
I can take care of myself. But why isn't SSC just getting rid of it?
We've got our hands full. Most of our guards are at headquarters providing security for the summit.
So you're just going to cede this territory?
We're waiting for reinforcements and our own mech detachment before we move in. This is way more firepower than we're prepared to deal with, especially with our resources focused at HQ. But if you can take care of a millbot on your own, be my guest.
Not too hard. Especially with this. Really? And I'll take that multi-tool. You know what? Weapon mods. Install the silencer, yes. One down. Two down. Three down. Okay. Enter the northwest door. That's this one right over here.
That's a strange sound.
I'm not playing.
Neither am I.
No!
And 50 credits and another multi-tool behind the stairs. For once, I'm not particularly worried about wasting a multi-tool or two to grab loot. Then there's a door at the other end that says keep out.
That was a truly awful match.
Drone constructed. What were they thinking? What's that? My little visitor seems to have moved along. No matter.
What's that I hear? Is someone there?
Yes.
Engaging target. Small price for the sake of purity. I'll find the person responsible for this violent attack. Drone constructed. Come on! I've still got some.
And what a coincidence. And two more energy cells, so I've got 8. And I most definitely need some energy at this point. Plus, hold on, before I do, yeah, you do need to go straight to the Blackgate Laboratory. In case you're wondering what I'm referencing, I've got notes from a previous playthrough that I'm referencing.
Something.
It sure sounded like someone was mucking about. Oh well.
Yeah, it sure did, because someone was. Thanks. The VersaLife story, the mysterious Grey continues to elude researchers. They are suspected to be more intelligent and less belligerent than other transgenics. Some theorize that the Greys are being evolved as shock troopers for extreme conditions. Blackgate Teleporter. Allegedly, this device is some sort of teleporter related to J.C. Denton and his ultimate destination. Hopefully, our scientists can make some sense of the technology from the photo, so we are prepared to use or disable it as we see fit when we take the facility. And just so you know what that looks like, we'll go over here to Notes, go to Images. There's the teleporter. And there's the weak spot on the back of the Templar power armor. Now that turret out there is mine. Obviously, this is just the backside of that. I didn't have to shoot out the window, it was just more fun. Climb through the vent. Still suspiciously large vents. 25 more credits, another multi-tool, another energy cell. I have full ammo, so
I think I just saw something. Or is it someone there? Engaging target. I've still got some fight in me.
not anymore, you don't. Welcome to Tracer Tong's office. If I actually needed any biomod canisters, which I don't, that would be one hell of a find right there. 3 canisters in the same place. Memo to Blackgate staff. Here's the new login for the Blackgate master control. Sorry to keep changing these, but we've got to keep security tight, especially now with all the conflict between the Order and Panzerworks. Trier isn't as safe as it used to be. Another 100 credits.
I don't know where she is, but she'd better show up soon. The facility here is being raided by the Templars. So far, we're holding our own, but I don't know how much longer that will last. This may be my last transmission.
I'm ready for you.
Oh, really? The turret turned on me. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to have to do all that part again. See, for all that people on YouTube complain when you save scum, there is something to be said for not having to repeat the same part of the game over and over again.
Drone construct engaging. Anyone there? I will not.
Yes, you will.
For you.
Not ready enough. All right, Mary. Do what you got to do.
I don't know where she is, but she better show up soon. The facility here is being raided by the Templars. So far, we're holding our own, but I don't know how much longer that will last. This may be my last transmission.
Okay. Let's save it here for now so that we don't have to repeat all that again. Left. Right. And there's the containment. Disable the beams here.
Are you Her Holiness? It's strange seeing you as just another person.
Yes, I'm just another ordinary human being like you. My name is Nicolette Duclair.
Chairman Dumier, the leader of your opposition, has taken a special interest in your safety.
The WTO wishes no harm to come to Her Holiness. This summit was to be an opportunity to soothe the tensions between our organizations and to root out the extremists causing trouble in Trier.
I'm impressed that you would protect the leader of your adversaries.
It's okay, Chief Morgan. We can tell her the truth.
The truth?
Alex, the WTO and Order are not as they seem. They are but different faces of the same organization, the Illuminati, an ancient secret society to which Chad and I are the heirs. My mother was the Illuminatus Beth Duclair. The WTO and Order are merely the tools Chad and I are presently using to elevate humanity to the next level.
I know, it's overwhelming. I've dedicated myself to the WTO only to find out it's just a myth they created.
If the WTO and Order aren't actually opposing entities, then what's the point of this summit?
The real opposition right now comes from the Templars, the militant anti-biomodification group. The summit was only a cover to justify our public presence in Trier. Our true goal was to investigate rumors of a Templar splinter cell within the Order.
And what did you find?
With the help of Agent Morgan, I learned that Lumenon Saman is the traitor. He has converted most of the Trier Shard to his extremist views, incited the riots, and has been stealing equipment from the Panzerworks factory.
Saman? He's behind this?
Yes, everything. My kidnapping, the disabling of the gate. He's taken a critical component from it, his sequencing module, to the Order Church in Rockstadt, where his group is headquartered. Once you get that module from him, we'll be able to use the gates.
Thank God she's all right. Good work. My people will secure the facility. In the meantime, we should follow up on what Her Holiness learned about Lumenon Saman. Go to the tavern and hire a pilot. If you would like a map of Saman's compound, report to the SSC station on your way across town.
Now that you know the WTO isn't what it seems, what are you going to do? Leave the organization?
Don't know. I'm still reeling from the shock. But somehow it's starting to make sense now.
Can you forgive them?
It does make me uneasy finding out it's all a front. But I can also see what the Illuminati are trying to accomplish and why they must work in secret. I'll probably continue publicly working for the WTO, but with a new awareness of its true importance.
Mr. Dumier sent you to safeguard Miss Duclair's return.
She's all yours.
Thank you. I will be assuming command of this facility. Your presence is no longer required.
I don't know what I'll finally decide about the WTO, but it's hard to pass up a chance to play a role in such a monumental project.
Report to Mr. Jim.
The WTO and Order are actually two branches of the same organization?
Precisely. We could never leave humanity as one monolithic force, at least not initially. The Illuminati have always worked in secret, and the WTO and Order are just two of our present facades.
But people dedicate their lives to these causes, and it turns out they're just your pawns?
Not at all. We are humankind's servants, not their puppeteers. We knew that human society could not respond to a single voice, so we engineered these organizations. With these fronts, we can optimally lead civilization toward a bright future.
Saman really is a Templar?
Unfortunately, yes. He has taken the Order's respect for nature and warped it into fanaticism. His quest for purity is just a euphemism for the extermination of modified individuals.
Surely the Illuminati can deal with a few crackpots.
Don't underestimate the Templars. Saman has amassed a great deal of support and resources for his cause.
When were you planning on telling the public about the WTO and Order connections?
When the time is right. Right now, the general populace simply isn't ready for this kind of information. At this stage, we're only telling select individuals in the higher echelons of each organization.
Then why are you confiding this in me?
Because you're an extraordinary creation, Alex. We've been watching your progress for a long time, waiting for this moment. We work in secret only because...
Leave me.
JC's gone bad. We do not like the last one's questions. She worked with these intruders, and now she's gone through the gate to our home in Antarctica.
You must mean Billy and the Templars. I guess she's already passed through this way. Did she take any Templars with her?
No, just her. Only JC's can use the gate. Apostle Gore even had to bring this one along. That control was to keep us all safe. But now that woman has turned wrong.
What does Apostle Corps need creatures like you for?
We were a VersaLife experiment. Then JC came and helped us. This one is here, away from all the ice, to help with lab works. But then the Templars came.
I had nothing to do with the attack on this lab. I'm trying to get to JC myself. Can you tell me anything useful?
This one already told the other one from JC everything. Betrayal. This one was to be set free, but it was more lies and destruction. You must not betray. JC may be in danger already.
Your presence is no longer required.
Okay. We're done here. So now we got to pass back out through the Blackgate ruins, back out to Trier, and then back out to the SSC. So we've got 3 load screens to pass through. Well, that one was short, at least. I'm tempted to explore the rest of the ruins just because. But I already took out everyone that was up here. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, we might not be able to finish it today, but I do at least want to complete the Templar compound and get done with that section of the game. So we'll probably end up wrapping it up in the next stream. Why did I do that? The offices of the SSC are right over here. Load screen time. And then upstairs again.
Your followers haven't expelled you yet?
Word is leaking out that Her Holiness and I have been secretly working together. I think we can spin that into diplomatic ties.
Or private negotiations. How does that sound, darling?
No need for people to have the perception that we started these organizations for some other purpose.
Unless somebody tells them.
I could tell them myself. They would think it was the same old story. The Illuminati secretly controlling the world. Ooh. Some might believe it, but everybody else would laugh in my face.
People want to believe certain things about their leaders. That's always been our key to power.
You said you had a map of the Templar compound.
Yes, of course. Here you are. Find the sequencing module. Go through the gateway to JC Sanctuary. We have our own interest in protecting JC Denton from the Templars.
I would think that you and Apostle Corps would be bitter enemies.
We are, but first the clan must give up its pearl. Good luck, Special Agent Denton. We will call on you when the time comes. In case you need a pilot to take you to the compound, the Nine Worlds Tavern is a good place to hire one.
Welcome back, Mary. Okay. Back through another load screen to the Trier Streets, then another load screen to the tavern, then another load screen to the Templar compound. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. Anything particularly interesting?
The Nine Worlds is a no-weapon zone.
So you want me to disarm it?
No, you've just got to consent to the standard deactivation procedure.
Here you go.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on in.
Oh wait, I didn't need to come in here. Only if I wanted to use Sid Black to get there. Ava should still be waiting for me at the Oh wait, I do have to go in there. I gotta talk to Tracer Tong. Well, crap. Yeah, I'm afraid I won't be streaming Mario Kart 8 on my streams anytime soon. Now, I have at one point been tempted to go on ahead and I have been tempted at one point to go on ahead and stream the Metroid Prime series, because I can do that with a Dolphin emulator. And I've never actually played those before. Watched the videos, but never actually played it myself.
A job's a job. The Nine Worlds is a no way.
So you want me to...
No, you've just got to consent to the standard.
Here you go.
Thanks for your cooperation.
I think they're cool, but that's just me.
My chopper is ready when you are.
I need someone to take me to the Rashtat neighborhood.
As you wish. I will meet you on the rooftop next to the tavern.
I found Her Holiness. Turns out she's Nicolette Duclair, an Illuminatus.
Of course she is. That was my precise purpose in sending you to save her, so that you would believe me when I say that we face a great danger. The Illuminati have been very successful at reshaping the post-collapse world. Control of our technology would allow them to create a hand-picked ruling elite.
How can they simultaneously support the ideals of the Order and the commercialism of the WTO?
The Illuminati have always sought just one thing: centralization. Centralization of wealth, power, and ideology. The implementation details are unimportant.
So they centralize wealth with the WTO and ideology with the Order. What about power?
That they hope to get from us. Work with our chum. You have the secrets to module for the...
And as you expected, we'll be coming back through these loading screens after coming back from the Templar compound, because we got to go back to the Black Gate, back to the labs, and through that teleporter. I did like the last Hogwarts game, you know, what I saw of it. It's not something I would probably stream myself, but it was interesting to watch Oxhorn play it. And as for Peakman, I could take it or leave it.
You are becoming a very interesting source of information. I will help you to recover the component from the teleportation device.
More decryptions of my communications.
I'm your friend, Alex. The more I know, the better I can protect you.
Just get me to the Rashtat, and try not to draw too much attention.
Business is business.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Wouldn't entirely surprise me, but I'm sure that Nintendo will probably follow up with another portable gaming system. If only because that's the way things are in Japan. You know, all those people crowded into the big cities, they don't have a lot of room for things like an Xbox or a PC tower. So portable gaming is like a really big thing there. I wouldn't be surprised if they followed it up with, you know, basically a Switch Model 2.
Blessed be, blessed be.
Okay. First step. Well, first step, save the game.
Something wrong?
Demons, catch me!
Sorry, never mind.
First, they run me out of the Lord's house, then they chase me out of the tunnel.
Yeah, exactly.
You used to live at the cathedral?
I was the last believer. Then the cultists moved in. I went back once, through the basement tunnels. That's how I saw the ritual.
A secret entrance to the cathedral?
It was for utilities. Then the canal dried up and you could get in from outside. One of these times, I'm gonna set a fire.
Don't care about the damn box.
Hey, are you one of the workers from that factory? Under the canal? My mom said to see if you need a message board. We need the credits.
Sorry, I don't work there. You said it's a factory in the canal? What else do you know about it?
It's definitely a secret base of some kind. Guys in uniform moving in weird machines in the middle of the night. If you want to get in and check it out, I can tell you where all the guards are.
Sure, tell me about the guards. I have a map of the area and you can show me.
Well, that's not a bad game.
They are. Just give me enough credits for a doctor's visit. My mom's sick.
This isn't a scam, is it?
Honest, we really need the money.
Here's the money to mark the map.
Here you go. My mom said this map would give me trouble. Boy, was she wrong.
Well, I got another energy cell out of that. Now I'm almost maxed out on energy cells in that slot anyway. Okay. Oh. Over the railing. And away from the turret. Whew, that was a close one.
Must be imagining things. That's enough.
No, you're really not imagining things.
dead! You hear me?
Your time on this earth is limited, Creed. Small price for the sake of purity.
No!
Give me a shot, mercenaries.
Drone constructed. Whoever was making that noise seems to have slipped away.
We've recovered canisters of the genetic pollutants for biomod nanite infusion. They're not even the licensed form of this technology, all the more dangerous if that's possible. Destroy them all immediately. Well, you didn't. And if I needed them, there's 2 black market canisters. But I already have... Well, you know what? 1 multi-tool. In case I decide to switch anything out. Hey, a-hole.
You're controlled!
Okay. Now then. Well, I didn't plan on hurting myself, but that's okay. Because I have way too many snacks as it is. Fine. More snacks. That's a security bot, so let's save. Thunk.
By the skull of Titan, you shall fall before me.
No.
Constructed.
I will fight.
Or you'll run like an idiot.
Where did that little prick sneak off to?
Oh, that little prick didn't sneak off very far.
That filthy abomination! Gah!
Come on. Would you go zap him, please? Never mind if you don't want to zap him.
I'm doomed!
Yes, you are.
Poseidon, is defeat inevitable here?
Okay, I'm getting tired of it. There you go. Oh, come on, drone. Would you at least go in the direction of the bad guys? Okay. Well. Here's hoping I can turn that damn siren off at some... There it goes. No. Unauthorized user. Can't turn it off.
To a valiant end.
It went off on its own, thank goodness. Oh, let's see. Ammo. A refire rate mod. Actually, now that I think about it, make that sniper rifle fire a little bit faster. Haven't really used the shotgun. That bolt caster, it's been taking two hits for everyone, so increased damage I think would do. Put my other silencer on the Greasel Hunter. The mag rail, yeah, increased range I think, and ammo scavenger. I'll decide what to do with the shotgun some other time. Another energy cell. I'm still full on med kits. Oh, that's a noisemaker grenade. I don't need that. Couple of grenades in there. Don't need it. And go to the Templar Church. Bye, camera.
I wonder what that was.
Target.
You're inside. Good. The sequencing
Anyone there?
module should be stored on some unspoken computer. Or when you
Don't need to.
Nobody hits and just walks away.
Really? Let's get that off the lift. I don't need a big box going down on top of my head. And then, for safety's sake,
You weren't so special anymore, Dent. Maybe you remember Billy Adams.
Luminance Mom, where are you?
She's as much Denton as you, thanks to the Apostle Core infusions. I sent her through the teleporter to locate and kill JC.
And I'm right behind her.
About 3 hours behind, if my clock is right. I now know where the teleporter takes its passengers. My people are closing in on JC's sanctuary this very second.
Your enemies know who you are. You can't hide for long.
Little do you realize how vulnerable they will be if I can use JC's power against them. I can remain hidden long enough for Billy to complete her assignment, and it will be your turn to hide.
Yeah, I've heard that before. The security upgrade is complete. Password info attached. The system is also ready to accept Apostle Core software for storage and analysis. Thanks for the security terminal info. Weapons mods. Ammo scavenger and increased range. Alright, back down all those stairs. See if there's anything tucked away behind the stairwell. Yes, an energy cell.
Tarsus tracking report 1242. Clara Sparks. She is naive, but loyal. She's allied herself with the WTO, placed her high in the ranks owing to her abilities. Intel suggests that Dumier has recognized her special abilities as well. Seems to be treating her as a special protege. She was last seen in Trier, dispatched for security for the Order WTO summit.
Medkit, which I will very quickly use. Hack the security computer. I hate it when I do that. Move the mouse just a little bit and you break the hack.
Good. Now meet your pilot outside and return to Trier. We're going to find out if this teleportation device really works.
Well, if I ever have to come back here, at least now I know where one of the power bots are. Back through a loading screen to the Templar compound. Oh, no, you don't.
I think by purity I will live.
Alex, stop. I have something to tell you about Chairman Dumier.
Yeah?
I can hardly believe it. He doesn't really work for the WTO. The whole organization is a sham.
I know.
You know? But he told me not to tell you. What's going on?
I'm not sure. He and Nicolette Duclair admitted everything to me. He wants me to go through the Apostle Corps teleporter that connects to J.C. Denton's sanctuary. Only the trainees can use it. Billy already went through, on a mission for the Templars.
Billy? A Templar? Wow, am I the only one without a secret alliance?
Billy's been working for the Templars all along. She single-handedly brought down Apostle Corps and helped destroy her home city.
I could go through the teleporter too, right? I wonder why Chairman Dumier ordered me to stay here and secure the church.
Maybe you should follow me to Antarctica. Billy would hardly be a match for both of us.
I don't know. I think I'd better play it safe right now.
Are you sure?
Chairman Dumier is watching me very closely. I'd better stay behind. Besides, I still believe in the WTO, just not its leader.
Who is the woman?
An associate of mine.
She has the same occipital implants as you do. Interesting.
I don't have time for small talk. Take me back to downtown Trier.
As you wish.
Let's go.
Very well. Alex, may I give you some advice?
I really need to be getting back.
What seems like victory may simply be the first stage of your defeat.
You sound like you know something I don't.
Be careful of Luminance, Saman.
What's it to you?
I've seen others fall for his pretty deceptions. They've ended up doing unspeakably ugly things.
I appreciate the concern, but I can think for myself.
I hope you can, Alex. I sincerely hope you can.
Having an AI dispense a few words of wisdom.
The Templars are one step ahead of us, but not for long. Prepare the gate with the sequencing body. Find your long-lost older brother on the other side, then wait for my orders.
Come to the tavern. I have more to tell you about JC's condition and why you are so important.
What's happening? I've heard strange stories about Her Holiness.
Like what?
Just rumors. But is it true? Did she make a secret alliance with the WTO?
Her Holiness and Mr. Dumier are leaders of a secret society called the Illuminati.
I don't understand.
The woman you call Her Holiness is the daughter of the Illuminatus Bec Duclair. She founded the church after the collapse as a foothold to regaining power.
But how could she support the WTO?
She and Mr. Dumier knew that it would be too hard to pull together a global government from the chaos of the collapse. They chose to reinvent specific aspects of power and then bring them together later into one body.
The scriptures, though, were they...
A well-designed psychological tool.
I grew up in post-collapse Hong Kong. My parents were Max Chen and Maggie Chow, conspirators involved with MJ-12. I swore I would never ruin myself with lies the way they did.
You aren't the one to blame.
I deceived millions, hundreds of millions of people. I'm such a fool.
Come to the tavern. I have more to tell you about JC's condition and why you are so important.
Remember my advice, Alex. You will need it.
Stop staring. I was one of the church's first disciples.
You can either tell her or keep her secret. It keep it a secret. It has no bearing on the ending, whether you keep the Holiness's secrets or not.
The Nine Worlds is a no.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, you've just got to consent to the stand.
Here you go.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Okay, what were you going to tell me?
When you go to Antarctica and find JC, remember what hangs in the balance. I haven't told you just how powerful JC has become.
One of the other trainees, Billy Adams, has already gone through the gate.
She has signed her soul over to the Luddites, the haters of technology. Protect JC, or she could plunge the world into another dark age. Trust me, I was like her 20 years ago, and I still share some of the blame for triggering the collapse.
I thought you said JC was powerful.
He is, but the merger with the Helios AI has been problematic. He has fallen into a state of near catatonia and will be vulnerable until you can revive him.
How do I do that?
By transferring your biomod architecture to JC, you will complete his interface to the AI and bring him out of the coma. This is a job we intended for Paul, but now it falls on your shoulders.
Paul Denton?
He too is helpless and in need of our new systems. We thought we had the infusions perfected 3 years ago, but his body rejected them violently. He had to be cryogenically frozen until we could finish the design.
The leader of the Cairo facility, captured by the Templars.
Exactly. JC will tell you more. Please, don't delay. Every passing minute brings your friend Billy one step closer to murdering the only sincere leader humanity has ever had.
Okay, no holocoms. Then leave the bar again. And then there's 2 more load screens to go through. Yay. And then we go through the teleporter, another load screen, and we end up in Antarctica. And once we get through the teleporter, that's where I'm going to end tonight's stream. On the other hand, the good news is this means that we will definitely wrap it up tomorrow night. There's 4 separate endings I'm going to try to show you. Although this case I'm going to have to redo part of the game for each one. Because in this case, the different endings depend on who you kill. Kill JC, you're siding with the Templars. Kill Tracer Tong, you're siding with the Illuminati. That kind of thing. Or kill everyone and you're siding with the Omar. Which for some people is actually considered the best ending. And of course, since the newer Deus Ex games were actually a flashback about 40 years or 50 years, we might never know which one of these 4 endings of this game were the canon one.
Guess they'd want us to
Chick made a
check this
big
out.
mistake. It's live. This one could be
Get out here.
Well, at least one of those 3 survived. Okay, let's see. Well, oh, that's right. Over here and through this door. All right.
To activate the gate, you will need to turn on a backup generator on the top floor and then upload the sequencing module from the gate control room. Incidentally, I have recently found reason to doubt Miss Clara Sparks' loyalty. We are depending on you, Alex. Only a Denton or one of the trainees can use the gate.
Initiating repairs. Finished.
That takes care of the power. Now get downstairs to load the sequencing module.
I do want to see what's back here, though. I don't think I ever came back this way. Well, one of those, apparently. Yeah, somehow I suspected that the only purpose for that would be to get around the generator without having to use two multi-tools. Thanks for the hard hit.
That's a... Hello? Engaging target.
No, you're not. You're engaging my drone.
Drone construct.
This is the main control room. You should be
Oh, that's WTO guy.
at the computer terminal.
Stairwell turret, hostile is friendly. Begin the gate sequencing.
Wonderful. The device is operational. Now, Alex, simply take a deep breath and step inside. I'm willing to bet that this thing actually works.
And load screen.
Please, speak with me. I can explain what has come to pass. Yet more deviation from the plan. All was to arrive with the key, bringing the perfected genetic code. JC was to awaken to greet the new age. Instead, that woman came, followed soon after by the hateful ones. Where is Paul? What is going on?
I'll bet that your intruders are Billy Adams, along with some Templar backup. After that, I have no idea what you're talking about.
When JC arrived so many years ago, and the Versalite base fell silent, he took care of us. In return, we would maintain his habitat while he slept, and await Apostle's masterpiece. All was to accompany the key, but instead 2 keys have arrived, and all remains nowhere.
So we're the keys. The gate must use some sort of DNA fingerprinting, and since both Billy and I have Denton genetic code, we were able to use it. It was never about the training, was it? They were just perfecting the DNA.
And the gate has only brought us destruction. The hateful ones threaten, capture, and murder us. We can neither fulfill our duties to JC, nor can we get to his habitat to awaken him.
Why would the Templars bother with capture? I hate to be so blunt, but it seems that elimination would make more sense.
It is not clear. It seems they are trying to learn more about us, but in gravely vicious ways. Right now, there is one of our number in captivity. If you could help him reach this location, it would mean a great deal to us.
Okay. And I am going to save it here. And we are going to finish this up in the next session. So, I want to thank everyone for coming. I appreciate all the support. And again, another reminder for the new people. Consider leaving a like and subscribing. And have a great rest of your day.